Hey, it's Pete Kelly, and we're getting some advice for a woman who's feeling kind of uncomfortable with her husband's job. She writes in saying, I hear my husband flirting with another woman a few times a week. He works in sales and says it's part of the job and there's nothing more to it. I can't help but feel a bit insecure, even though I haven't heard them say anything explicit. So, should I be worried? Now, I kind of get it because if you hear your significant other flirting with anyone else, you gotta feel a little bit weird about it. It's not gonna be a good feeling. But then again, in sales, you're kind of selling yourself, and a little harmless flirting isn't that big of a deal. So she's wondering, should she be worried about this? Monique, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be okay with that.
So what do you think's the next step then? I mean, she's already talked to him about it once.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. Give him another warning?
Now, would it make you feel more comfortable if he went outside with it, or maybe into another room so you didn't have to hear it?
Oh God, no.
Would it be worse if you did that?
Yes,
Because in that way, it's almost like it's behind your back.
exactly.
The cat, Tony in Clifton Park, what do you think?
Well, I think she definitely should be concerned. Even as a guy, I would tell her to be concerned because I'll tell you what, if he had any respect for her at all, he wouldn't flirt with her at the other woman at all.
Well, do you do a little bit of flirting with sales anyway? Because the thing is, you're trying to sell yourself first, so I can understand a little bit of flirting, but...
Well, selling and flirting is two different things.
True.
You can sell your soul to the devil, but you don't have to flirt with him.
So you think just the fact he's doing any kind of flirting is inappropriate?
I don't think he should be doing any kind of flirting at all. If he had any respect for his wife or a significant other, whatever, he shouldn't be flirting at all. I don't care what he's trying to sell.
So what do you suggest that she does at this point?
Yeah, I would confront him and just say, I'm not happy with it, I'm not comfortable with it, and I want it to stop.
Yeah.
That's what I would do with my wife, and I'm sure my wife would do the same for me.
The cat, Frankie and Delmar, what do you think she should do?
I think that she needs to nip it in the butt because we are living in a world today where this could be misconstrued as sexual harassment, and that could cost him his job. So if you want to stay with a guy who's going to continuously lose a job for inappropriate behavior, great for you, but that just means you're going to be supporting him for the rest of your life.
Even if she doesn't 100% feel that, it's a great way to scare him into stop flirting with her, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, again, this is the world we live in. You can't call somebody a sweetheart. None of that. So flirting is definitely a no-no.
That might be the easiest out right there. Just say, hey, we don't want you to get in trouble with HR. I don't want you to lose your job, honey. If you lose this one client, it's okay. I'd rather you lose one client than all your clients because you got fired.
You got it. Nail on the head.
The cat, Morgan in Ballston Spa, what do you think about this?
Honestly, I think maybe it is just for his job, but the fact is if she's mentioned she's not comfortable, he needs to respect her because that's his wife, not his client. And if he doesn't, then that's a whole bigger issue.
Yeah.
If he doesn't respect her feelings and how she's feeling in the situation, then that's not okay.
There's a million other jobs out there, but you only have one wife.
You're telling me you have to flirt with a client to keep a job? Then you might want a different job if it's going to mess up your marriage.
And kind of like how Frankie just mentioned, too. I mean, it could be an HR thing in the future if all of a sudden things go downhill, then the client complains, and then the husband could lose his job.
Yeah, absolutely. But for me, it really still comes down to if she's mentioned it makes her uncomfortable, your marriage should be more important. And if it's not, then she might need to think about that also,
So,
if she's not a priority.
Yeah. So how far would you go? Would you give him an ultimatum at this point? I mean, what would you do?
No, I'd just mention it again and be like, you know what? I really hope I don't have to say this again. And I hope that my feelings are enough for you at this point to take that into consideration.
The cat, Liz in Amsterdam, what do you think?
I work in sales too, and I have men calling my phone, my salesman, and my husband doesn't like it at all. And I really, if I were in his shoes, I wouldn't like it either.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not flirting with me, well, you know, but yeah, no, that's not cool.
Yeah,
Not at
it's
all.
not like a pursuit flirt, but it's something where there's a little bit of a, all right, well, maybe you'll schmooze up to him a little bit just because you want to be friendly with him because you're selling yourself, you know, in sales. You're not selling the product a lot of the time.
Yeah, because if someone doesn't like you, obviously they're not going to buy what you're selling. It's the truth. But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think that's good.
So what does she do at this point?
If I were her, I would just say something to him, you know, that not liking what's going on and, you know, maybe have her only talk to him during business hours and not be calling him. You know what I mean?
Would it make you more comfortable if maybe he took the call outside? Or would you still feel weird because you knew what was going on in that call?
Yeah, no, that would even be worse, I think.
Yeah, because it would just feel kind of secretive. It would feel...
Yeah, for sure. No, I wouldn't go for that at all.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you think about it? Let us know right below, comment below, and tell us exactly what you're thinking. And if you ever want to listen to this, we got this every weekday live, 3 to 7 p.m. on 100.9 The Cat. Super easy to listen. You can listen on your radio in the Albany area by listening to 100.9 FM. You can download our free app from the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. Ask Alexa to play WKLI, or just stream us right at 109thecat.com. And if you like this video, of course, make sure you hit the like button below. It's what it's there for. And make sure you check out these other videos on the side here, too. And again, make sure you subscribe right here. Click the button. You know you want to do it.